Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Rishi Labs. In today's video, we will see how to install PyCharm on Windows 11. For this, we'll require to install Python first, then we'll install PyCharm software, then we are going to connect PyCharm and the Python, and after that, we are going to execute Python program in PyCharm. So let's get started. For this, you'll require a web browser. I'll make use of Google Chrome. In the address bar, you need to type Python, download, and press enter. You'll get the first link, download Python. Click on it. Over here, you need to select the download Python. 3.13 is the current version available. I've clicked on it. You can see the setup file has got downloaded. Then click on open. I'll minimize the web browser. Over here, you need to check this. Use admin privileges while installing py.exe and add python.exe to path. Then click on install now. You'll get a pop-up. Select yes. So within few seconds, this Python setup will get installed. Okay, so setup was successful. Now click on the disable path length limit. Pop up again. Select yes. So Python setup has got successfully installed. I'll click on close. Now how to check if Python has got installed correctly? Click on Windows. Over here, type cmd. Click on open. Now type the command python space hyphen hyphen version and press enter. You'll see the Python 3.13 version. If you get the version number, then your Python is installed. We'll close this. So we have completed with the first step, that is installation of Python. Now we'll install PyCharm. We'll get back to the browser. In the address bar, you need to type PyCharm, download, and press enter. So this software is developed by JetBrains. I'll click on the first link, download PyCharm. Okay, this is the PyCharm Professional, but we are going to download the free version because a PyCharm Professional comes with a 30 days trial period. We'll go down over here. You will see the free version. It's a free software, PyCharm Community Edition. Click on download. So this will start downloading the setup file. So PyCharm is an IDE developed by JetBrains. You can run Python program, you can work on the Python projects. Okay, so PyCharm setup has got downloaded. I'll click on open. If you get the smart screen can't be reached right now, I'll click on run. You'll get a pop-up, select yes. The PyCharm Community Edition setup has started. Welcome to PyCharm Community Edition setup. Click on next. Over here, you can change the default directory if you want to install it on a specific drive location. I'll go with the default setting. Please make sure that this will require 1.7 GB of space and click on next. Okay, over here, check the first because I want PyCharm Community Edition desktop shortcut to be created. Then check this, add open folder as a project. Create associations if you want any file with the extension .py to be open with the PyCharm. You can check this. I'll keep this checked. Then click on next. Click on install. See, desktop shortcut has got created. Alright, so Python Community Edition setup has installed successfully. I'll click on finish. So we have completed the second step also, that is install PyCharm. Now we'll proceed for the third step, that is to connect PyCharm and Python. We'll open this PyCharm. You need to check this box, accept the agreement, and click on continue. Select don't send. If you have some settings in your Visual Studio Code, you can click on the import. For now, I'll click this skip import. Okay, this is how the interface looks. Now, if you want to change the theme, you can click on customize, and over here in the theme section, you can select light. I'll select this light version for this tutorial. If you want to change the IDE font, you can also change this. Okay, I'll go back to the projects tab. Okay, to create a new project, you need to click on this new project option. Now it is going to create a project with the name Python project. Okay, you can provide a name to it. Then the location where you want this project files to be stored. For this tutorial, I'll create a folder, my project. Okay, I'll give this folder path over here. Okay, now you will see three options: interpreter type, project, virtual environment, base conda, and custom environment. So by default, it has detected the Python version which we have installed, Python 3.13. Okay, which is auto detected. If you want, you can also download and install the previous version, but I'll proceed with the latest version. I have more options for the customization. Click on custom environment. Okay, over here you can see the virtual environment. In this base Python, we'll keep Python 3.13, which is auto detected. Now the location for virtual environment is inside this directory. Next are these two options which are very important for your project configurations, like inherit packages from the base interpreter. Now what this option does, if you check this, it will allow a virtual environment which we are going to create, okay, to access libraries from the global Python installation. Means the libraries which are installed outside the virtual environment can also be accessed in the virtual environment if you check this. But I'm not going to tick mark this because I want this project to have its own virtual environment, and all the required libraries will be installed in this virtual environment itself. Okay, so I'll keep this unchecked. Second option is make available to all projects. If you want to use this same virtual environment for all the different projects which you create, you can mark this, that is make available to all projects. But I don't want to do that. I want this project to remain isolated. It should have its own virtual environment and its own set of libraries. So I'll keep these two checkbox unchecked and proceed. Click on create. Now this is going to create virtual environment and all the required directories and files. I'll make this full screen. We'll close this. Okay. Now on the left side, you can see the Python project has got created. You can expand it. Inside that, virtual environment is also created. To create a Python file, do a right click on new. You'll get option Python file. Select it, give a name to it. I'll give a name demo and press enter. So it has created demo.py. That is a Python file extension. I'll enter a sample code over here. For example, if I want to print something, I'll provide name labs. Okay, so this is a Python code to print text. Now how to run it, you can select, right click and click on run demo. See, this has executed the code print command in Python and it has provided you with an output over here. So there are many other ways how you can execute this Python file. You can click over here, main menu. In run, you will see two options, run demo and run. Also, you can select this. You can click over here, run demo. This is going to execute your Python file and you can see the output over here. So I'll click on main menu and save all. I'll close this software for now. So we have seen all these steps. We have installed Python. We have also installed PyCharm, then connected PyCharm and Python, and also set up the virtual environment and executed a first Python program in PyCharm. Now this is the additional content that is about PyCharm. PyCharm is an integrated development environment specially designed for Python programming. Developed by JetBrains, it offers features like code analysis, a graphical debugger, integrated testing, and support for web frameworks like Django and Flask. PyCharm also includes tools for version control, project management, and database support. If we talk about the virtual environment in PyCharm, it is an isolated environment that allows you to manage dependencies for your Python projects separately. This means you can have different packages and versions for different projects without conflicts. When you create a virtual environment, PyCharm sets up a dedicated directory that contains its own Python interpreter and libraries. This way, you can install packages specific to your project without affecting the global Python installation on your system. The two checkboxes which we saw during installation, one was inherit global side packages. So this option allows a virtual environment to access packages that are installed in the global Python environment. That are the packages which are installed outside the virtual environment. Those can be accessed. Normally, virtual environment are isolated to avoid conflicts, but enabling this option lets the virtual environment use global packages. Use case of this is useful if you want to leverage existing libraries that are already installed globally without having to reinstall them in your virtual environment. It can save space and simplify development if you frequently use the same libraries across multiple projects. Second option was the make available to all projects. So this option suggests that the virtual environment should be accessible from multiple projects within the ID. If you want to use the same virtual environment for all other projects, then you can check this option. Instead of being tied to just one project, you can use the same environment across various projects. Use case of this is beneficial when you have multiple projects that require the same dependencies. Instead of creating a separate environment for each project, you can maintain a single environment that serves all, thus ensuring consistency and reducing setup time. So that's all for today, guys. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel Rishi Labs. Thanks for watching.